This Deadlock build guide for Calico is going to teach you how to be the fastest nuker in the game, but also fast farm jungle as a roaming ganker and transition into a tank initiator. This guide is broken into 3 parts, the first part being the build itself and the skill order, how and why that these items are mathematically the best. The second part is how Calico works, how her abilities work, and what to do with them. And the third part is a full game with live commentary showing you how it all comes together, my entire thought process as you play, and just what to do at every moment during the match. Let's get into it. Now, before I go over the build and the items, I'm going to show you how to get it on your own game client. Click the build browser, then click the public tab, type in Swole into the search box. You'll see SwoleBGYT Fast Farm Roam Nuker Tank Initiator. Click this heart icon, and then under My Builds, I don't know why I have 2 here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. But go ahead and then select Use Selected Build. Make sure you have Queue Build toggled and Auto Queue Selected Build at game start and Auto Buy items when within range of the shop. By doing this, when this box lights up, it means you can afford the next item of the build. Just go near an item shop, it will buy it automatically. And if you cannot find the build guide, go to your settings, then go to language, and go to alternate hero build language and select English, and it should pop up. But if it still doesn't, then you can search it by the build ID, which is just 4. That doesn't seem right. Alright, it unbugged. The build ID is 509586. There was no way I got the 4th build in the entire Calico game. I know I'm quick, but I'm not that quick. Damn. For the items, you're going to start off with Extra Spirit because you're going to be using Gloom Bombs as early harassment. And this thing has a short cooldown, you're going to be spamming this a lot. And so the more damage you can pump into the enemy, the better. Into Extra Health and Extra Stamina, this is going to keep you alive and keep you going in lane and help you avoid being nuked yourself. Then you're going into Mystic Expansion. This is because Gloom Bombs have a very small radius, and we need all the radius we can get, especially when we jungle later with Gloom Bombs. Then we go Sprint Boots for mobility and more tankiness. Cold Front is your initiation attack. Whenever you dive an enemy with Leaping Slash and Gloom Bomb them, you're going to be Cold Fronting them. But this is also used in jungle. Then we go straight into Torment Pulse for faster jungle, better initiations. We go Greater Expansion just to make all of our abilities have way more ability range. And the resistance is nice. We are building into a tank. Now, this is where you become the burstiest character in the game as early as possible. I mean, there is no one that can out-DPS you at this point. And that is, you're going straight into Arctic Blast, which gives you Spirit Resistance. So what you do is you're going to run at them as Ava, you're going to then Arctic Blast them, Gloom Bomb them, ult them, which will reset the cooldown of your Gloom Bombs, and then you will Gloom Bomb them again. And this will kill everybody currently in the game, unless they're hyper-fed. If someone, I don't know, fed Drifter 20 kills at 10 minutes in the match for some reason, yeah, you're obviously not going to kill that. But in a normal match, you're going to be able to just run up to whoever you want and kill them. Mystic Vulnerability is going to only make that even stronger and give you more tankiness. Then we go into Bullet Resilience because we're going to start needing bullet resistance at this point. Trophy Collector. You are a roaming assassin. You're easily going to be able to stack this up to max stacks. It's going to give you health, sprint speed, passive souls per minute, which isn't really that important, but it's just a really nice item that's going to snowball. You go Fortitude so you can go from lane to lane faster, but also so you can jungle and not have to go back to base to heal. Stamina Mastery is going to help you get around the map better. This is meta. You have to have this because if the enemy has it and you don't, you never win a chase. Improved Spirit for damage, Escalating Exposure for damage and resistance, Boundless Spirit for damage, Spirit Burn for damage, Scourge. You're going to cast this while you are in Ava form and run at the enemy. This is going to give you a lot of Spirit Resistance, and it's partially why we didn't get Spirit Resilience earlier. But this does a lot of damage in a big AoE. You are an Initiator tank at this point, and it's just really nice. It's just more damage, too. This also continues to deal damage when you are invincible or unhittable in Return to Shadows, your ultimate. When you ult, you can't be hurt for a little bit, and this will continue to tick. Then you go Plated Armor, just to wrap up your defenses. You will then sell Fortitude and Stamina Mastery for Colossus and Cheat Death to round out your entire tank set, because Super late game, your damage will fall off, but you can completely assassinate the enemy carries, but you can no longer assassinate the enemy tanks. And so you have to, like, tank max. You have to tank match. And, yeah, just... this makes you an absolutely hyper-mobile mega assassin into a tank initiator late game, where you initiate by running up as Ava with Arctic Blast, and you just dump your combo, and then you skedaddle out of there. And the enemy will usually be down a character. You'll absorb a bunch of the enemy's spells, damage, and usables, activatables, whatever you want to call them, and that's pretty much it. For the skill order, you're going to start with Gloom Bombs for that harass, into Ava form, which you won't really be using in lane phase much, into Leaping Slash, into Return to Shadows. You're going to max out Gloom Bombs immediately, because it is massive damage, early damage. Then you're going to put 2 levels into Ava for that roaming speed. You're going to then max out your ultimate, so that you can refund your cooldowns. Very important. Then you're going to max out Ava, and then finally you're going to max out Leaping Slash, which is something we almost never use. You use this as a dash to initiate or to leave. We don't use this for the damage. We don't use this to jungle. You can, but there's really not a point, so you don't need to with this build. You're already going to kill everything with Gloom Bombs anyway, so you don't, again, it's redundant. Cold Front and Torment Pulse will also mop up anything that Gloom Bombs might have missed, and it is tricky to get Gloom Bombs to hit every jungle creep due to the low radius, so sometimes you'll mess up and you'll have to sit there and just kind of punch the mobs on Torment Pulse, choose them up. But that is the build, and now let's go over how Calico works. Calico's weapon is called the Sweetest Lie. Now, this says it is a close range weapon, however, it has pretty long range. And it's not so bad, it has decent bullet velocity. Even though it says it's 318, which sounds low, it's not. That's gotta be an error. The bullets travel way faster than 318, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You do have a low ammo count, so that's kind of the downside. And really, realistically, early game, yeah, you'll shoot the enemy heroes, but you're mostly going to be gloom bombing them as you lane and just securing and stealing your souls. That's pretty much it for her weapon. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I'd say it's a grade B weapon at best. Gloom Bombs is your projectile that deals area of effect damage. It can stick to enemies, and this thing is highly spammable. It's very short cooldown, especially when you have full build, and you just throw this out every chance you get. You're going to whittle down your opponents as long as you can land some of them. And, you know, you can sweep the mouse as you throw. That way you can, like, throw a bunch in kind of a horizontal or a vertical line. That way you stick them with at least a few, but generally you want to just try to get the bombs within the vicinity of the enemy, so that it splashes, you know, near them to deal damage. This is also your main jungle clear ability. It's pretty simple to use. As you level up, you get more damage and you get more bombs, which is multiplicative of more damage. Leaping Slash is your second ability. This deals melee damage and it also heals you. It's just a forward dash with a big AoE kind of claw attack. We use this to either initiate and get close, or to run away from enemies. And if you initiate with it, you get real close, you can land your Gloom Bombs pretty easily there. Try to aim for, like, the body. There's no reason to do headshots on Gloom Bombs, unfortunately. That'd be cool, though. But we level this up last. It gives us more damage and more cooldown refund on the ability itself, not all of our abilities. That would be really wild if that was the case, but unfortunately it's not. And we don't scale this really with our gear at all. I mean, to heal them out, I guess, but we don't scale. We're not a melee build. Ava is an S tier ability. This turns you into the cat. This is an amazing ability. And early game, this lets you roam and gank lanes. You can also go into the tunnels and pal around there with Rem. You can go in here to escape, farm crates. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do. And yes, you can break crates. By the way, beware of being in tight spaces or in weird geographic objects if you are about to run out of the cooldown, because you'll die. And there's lots of weird things that will actually kill you in this form. It's a little hard to show you without going onto a map, but like if you're on like a billboard or like a small corner that, like, in your human form, if there's an object that you can't quite climb, like maybe this or something, but you can in Ava form and you are untransforming, it'll just kill you. It's really weird. Tight spaces, like if I'm untransforming in certain tight spaces, like right now I can't return from Ava, so if I'm holding onto this corner, I'm going to speed up a bit here, and it should kill me. Yeah, see, it's going to kill me. So, like, Don't hug the walls too much when you're in Ava form. It's weird. I haven't found a use for doing this yet. I mean, you could maybe deny someone killing you, but as you level this up, it massively increases your move speed. It gives you health regeneration, but since we're going full tank, you're never going to, like, fully heal without fortitude anyway. But just without items, our move speed is 17 meters a second. Also, while you're in Ava form, the enemy cannot see you on the mini-map, so they can only see you in a physical form. Now, if they attack you, it will slow you down for a bit. But again, you have access to the tunnels. You can run all over the map and do tunnel stuff. It's very, very versatile. You can roam around a lot with this character. And also, again, late game, you're going to be running around the map, breaking jars and getting buffs because you're the tank. When every objective is done, you're full build, your team is farming jungle and crates, and you don't need crates anymore, and, you know, everyone's waiting to group up or whatever. That's what you'll be doing. You run around in Ava form, and you just break stuff. Now, with full build, you're going to be in Ava form just a little bit longer, but not too much longer because the duration is... it is kind of fixed, but it's really, really nice to roam around. You can also go into Ava form and grab the soul urn and deliver it. And it will nerf your move speed. You will not be moving at 17 meters a second with the soul urn. But it is still something you can absolutely do. You can use this to zip through objectives. Like, I can run through this and, well, I hit the wall there. If I didn't run towards the wall, I wouldn't have been stunned by that, okay? Also, when you have actual items like sprint boots and a few other things like fortitude, you're going to move faster in Ava form as well. Like, I can just go ahead and show you that now. Alright. And, let's go ahead and get Trophy Collector too. Why not? So, yeah. Now, I'm moving at 21 meters a second. So, again, you can literally clear the walkers and make them waste, like, you know, time on stuns. It is hyper mobile, but if you are attacked before you enter Ava form, it puts it on a cooldown. I'll demonstrate that now. So if I run to the target dummy here that's going to punch me, and I'm like, I want to go into Ava form and leave, well, if I take damage, I have a 6-second cooldown until I can use Ava. So you would have to do some advanced movement tech, do some line of sights, and then you can get away. And there's no one's going to catch you in this form. You are just way too fast. Now, also, let's say you do need to get away in Ava form and there's no escaping in human form. You can ult whenever it resets your cooldowns, and as soon as your ult finishes, you can Ava form before you take damage, and that is another way for you to escape. Generally, though, you want to throw out your second set of Gloom Bombs for the burst, but Ava is absolutely amazing for just map dominance. You just run all over the map, and you are super zippy, speedy, fast. And this is how you initiate, too, with Ava. You don't run in as human form. You can do this if you want. It'll transform you out of Ava, but you run up as Ava, and you Arctic Blast them, then you Gloom Bomb them because they will be frozen in place from the Arctic Blast and can't move. Then you ult, and then you Gloom Bomb them again as soon as your ult ends. And that is the main combo, and then you can shoot them, you can melee, you can use your little claw, but generally you just, because they'll be dead, you just go back into Ava form and run to the next team fight or run away for a bit to re-engage. And again, Gloom Bomb, very short cooldown, you re-engage again with Arctic Blast into Gloom Bombs, and that's going to kill everybody. It's just going to kill everybody. It's awesome. Now, obviously, super late game, you can't one-shot the tanks, but you will always be able to one-shot the carries, as long as they don't crowd control you first, which is really hard to do because Ava just comes out of frickin' nowhere, right? They don't see you on the minimap, and you're a small target, you just run up and you just burst them down and they're dead before they realize what happened. It's absolutely goated. This character, it's a shame that it's a very unpopular character because the character is so damn good. Like, burst damage. This is the burstiest burst damage character. Alright? Besides a hyperfed drifter, I suppose. But other than that, you don't need to farm. You don't need to be fed to get bursty with this girl. It's just so broken. Return to Shadows is your ultimate. The way this works is it's going to deal damage to everything upon cast. Like that. And then whenever it finishes channeling, it will deal damage again. And while you are in shadow form, you just kind of hover around. Like, you just hover around, you can't be damaged, you can't be crowd controlled, you can't be hurt. And, yeah, so that's all there is to that. It's, whenever you level it up more, you get move speed, more damage, but at max level, it refunds all the cooldowns. So this means you can Gloom Bomb into ult, into Gloom Bomb again. So that's how you really rack up the damage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of tech with Return to Shadows, right? I mean, yeah, you can like, you know, do a dash jump at someone and kind of hover in the air like this, but it doesn't matter. You don't really need it. You're already going to be sticking to them anyway. They're already going to be slowed. They're already going to be dead. So, again, Arctic Blast is going to do all of that for you. It's going to freeze them, slow them, give you that frozen damage bonus. And this all happens very fast. It's like, I'm going to push V14, so V14, like that. And there you go. Right, so you are getting that bonus damage on your Gloom Bombs and your ult from that 15% frozen bonus damage. It's pretty nutty. And I know I'm at boon level 0 with no items showing you this combo, but it melts people. I'm going to go ahead and show you the live gameplay commentary, and we're just going to go nuke everybody, so I'll see you there. Oh, I forgot to mention, as Ava, you can left-click to meow. There you go. The more you know. This is the live game commentary for Calico. My teammate is Doorman. We are against Haze and Silver. We're going to go ahead and put Gloom Bombs as our first skill, and try to immediately throw some at the enemy there. Now, these things are pretty hard to hit with early on, but when we get expanded range, that is going to make them splash a lot easier, and we can chip them down. It's also mainly used for our jungling. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play very passively and just throw bombs at them every time they're off cooldown. Sometimes we'll hit, sometimes we won't. But we're mainly just going to be using our weapon to get those denies and get those secures. But again, we're just going to be pushing our one button every time it's off cooldown, seeing if we can chip away the enemies at all and play very, very safe and not do anything out of the ordinary or too crazy. Let me make sure my guide is set up. There we go. It is. Everything's good. And our first buy is going to be extra spirit, so we can deal more damage. Pretty much it. We just want more damage. Try to get those secures. And we're going to be leveling Gloom Bombs up as well, so we can reduce the cooldown. That's going to let us spam it a bit more. There we go. We got Silver there a little bit. It's not really going to do too much, but, you know, this stuff will add up by the time they need to make a play or we need to make a play. They're going to be chipped down if my aim is on point. So, right now, Haze just kind of up there, so let's just throw some bombs at her. And what you generally want to do also is, instead of trying to kill them with the bombs, is when they're about to pop one of your minions, you throw your bombs at them then, and that prevents them from securing the soul that just pops out. So there we go. Go ahead and finish that one off. Alright, you can see Haze just spending all this time chipping us up. Doorman trying to make a play here. She rolled into the wall and I didn't capitalize on it. I haven't warmed up. No aim training, no warm-up games, no cherry-picked games. This is just how we do it. Alright, Silver over there. I'm just going to throw bombs at her. So yeah, they're chipping us down quite a bit. We got to play safer. Haze especially, just peppering us with bullets. We can pepper them with a few auto attacks, but we want to make sure that we have enough ammo in order to secure those souls. Very important for our early buys. Alright, there we go. Big damage on the Haze. Awesome. And she's going to have to be forced to back a bit. We're going to go ahead and get extra health here. We didn't really have to get this right away, but because we're kind of pushing mid now, I figure why not. Also, might as well get the crates. Make up for the fact that I left lane for just a sec. And again, we're just going to throw the bombs down. We hit Haze with that, even though I was aiming for Silver. And we can start jungling here pretty soon once it's a little bit safer. But if I run in there right now, they're going to punish. So I can't do that. Doorman, what is... Man, he is like... He diving in. Alright. Kill the heal minion there because I could use a little touch up there on HP. Alright, we're kind of pushed. I could probably kind of do jungle here. But we're just going to throw some bombs there, hit Silver. Silver's down to half now. Go ahead and secure those, or steal those as well. I call them kill steals. I know that kill stealing is used by most as you stole your teammate's kill and they got the assist instead. Whatever, who cares? You know what I mean when I say it. As long as you understand what I'm saying, then that's all that really matters. Haze a little bit out of range for my Gloom Bombs. We'd have to get closer, but we got Silver there. And you can kind of sweep your aim as you throw the bombs out so that they're a little bit more linear. And sweep a wider, like, range. We're going to get extra stamina now. That's also going to give us a little bit more HP. There we go, because it's a green item. Alright. go ahead and just throw some Gloom Bombs. There we go. Silver's taking lots of damage from Doorman, so we can start throwing some stuff there. Alright, go ahead and get those kill steals. There we are. Throw some more Gloom Bombs. Just throw them out. Just keep peppering the enemy with bombs. That's all we gotta do. Alright, how did I not secure that? What? Alright, and then here's the thing. I aim where I believe... Oh, she was railing right when I reloaded. I could have knocked her off. We got our second level of Gloom Bombs. This is more damage. More damage is really good here. And, no, I don't want to get hit by the turret. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Alright, we stuck her with one. She is going in here. I don't like the confidence. I like to have a good read on the opponent and what they're doing. But if they make a very confident play, I'm like, well, they have a plan. They got like an ace up their sleeve. They got a friend that's coming. I don't know what's happening here. But there we go. Now look at how much damage that does. We have Haze in critical condition here, and she is going to be forced to play very, very safe. There's a soul up there I can't grab, at least not safely. Let's see if we can hit her. Nope, almost though. Getting a little punished by the silver. Alright, we have our first expansion here. We have Mystic Expansion now. We can easily jungle and hit all of the minions by throwing the pile of bombs right in the middle. Doorman very low on health, so we need to get him some heals. I'm going to use my bombs to just kind of quickly kill the heal minions so that they don't make a play on him. And, he already... No, he's still here. I don't know if he was in range of that or not, but... Alright, we got Haze kind of playing a little unsafe. There we go. Go ahead and get those kill steals. Awesome. We're working towards boots now. Gotta reload, hit both of those. And again, look at let's look at the soul count real quick. We haven't had a chance. I'm at 3.6k, they're at 3.2k on the Haze. We have our ult now, so we can kind of make a play with it. We can't do nothing too crazy though. But we can chip them. We need to make a play before they get ult. They get ult in 400 souls. So I didn't land a good bomb there. But I could go cat form and try to all in on the Haze, since she's playing a little safe or whatever. I don't know how her awareness is. This early, it's kind of pushed, not really worth. But we can try it. Like we can. Let's try something here. We're just cat forming around. Silver is just way. What is going on? What are they doing? Right.
Meet your end.
All right, we got some bombs on them, but we can't make a play from this. The Haze now has ult, so I have to ult her ult so that I don't get chewed up by it. All right, that is the play now. I have to use my ult defensively, not offensively, because they now have the upper hand once again. So that's just lane matchups for you. You just have to know your opponent. This is why it really pays to play every single character. We're working now towards Cold Front. That's going to give us more damage, faster jungle speed. I know we haven't jungled, but we haven't really had the opportunity to do so. Go ahead and get those. We hit the Haze once again with some more bombs. And early game, we don't really do much as Calico, right? We could run Urn at 10 if we kind of want to, but it's usually more beneficial for us to farm. Doorman just went in... Doorman just goes in his door and he pops out at the jungle. I guess he did jungle, so... Or they did. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't think they got it. Alright, yeah, she was, she's picking for dagger. Ooh, we got a bunch of bombs there stuck on her. But again, it's not enough to kill. And yeah, if I was peppering her this whole time with bullets, sure. I may do more damage. I have a 900 soul lead on her right now, so this is pretty good, right? It's pretty good to have this. Ooh, that's... Can I hit? No, I didn't hit. But man, she was low. If I would have hit, then I could have pushed 2 into ult, and that would have killed Silver. Maybe. Most likely, right? Also, Gloom Bomb's really good for pushing the tower, by the way. Doorman is over there just being very aggro right now, so... I'll let him do his thing, whatever. He's climbing up to their jungle now. I guess he's gonna be on the rooftop. We're now pushing the tower a bit, while they're both back. I guess they got both harassed back, whatever. We might get this here. Maybe not. Here comes, yeah, she's gonna ult. I just rolled out of it, so I didn't need to ult. Let's see if I can assist her, because they're gonna hard chase the Doorman. Oh, Doorman, canceled her ult with his ult, so he ult matched. We just took a 300 burst from Silver there, just her shotgun flurry attack, whatever. Yeah, we have an expansion, so we can go ahead and just blow those up. Get that easy jungle, fast jungle. And we can also steal enemy jungle. We can steal the baby minions because they are chapel side, so... we can't kill... I mean, we could kill the medium-sized one, but is it really worth it? Not really. What we want to do now is work towards our final level of Gloom Bombs, and that's going to give us 3 extra bombs. And again, we're just playing safe. We're a little wounded, but that's okay. We got Cold Front now. So we can push 2 into Cold Front. That's a thing we could do. But they're pretty healthy at the moment. They're also going to start pushing... we have Vindicta coming in. That's not super good. They got 3 on our side, so... Teammates probably not rotating. Hello? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, Hayes? Just holding the aim with the side angle? So we probably lose lane now because they have 3. Let's see. I got sleep. Let's see what happens, or what they decide to do. This Vindicta, 5.2k souls. Not too much of a threat, but... Alright, Bebop coming in. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got, yeah, Doorman going in hard. Alright. There we go. And they got the kill. I don't think I did anything there. Well, my Gloom Bombs hit a little bit. Not too much, but, Oh, that's 2 stamina down. Make sure to keep count on that stamina. She's like right behind there. Is Bebop not rotating? I guess not. Okay, so we got a lot of action going on here right now, so we're just gonna soul earn and leave. See ya. Alright, and by the way, we are very good at running soul earn as Calico. Even though we don't have cat form that long, we still have the move speed. We do not... Calico normally cannot be seen on the mini-map, but because we have the jar, the urn, we obviously can be seen. Now, I'm only choosing to do this right now because they're piling up on left lane, and right lane is pushed. So, Vindicta did not try to knock the jar out of my hands, so this is pretty much free. We just run right in there, and then... Okay, Drifter is nearby. So I've got to wait for Drifter. He's going to do some Drifter stuff. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we got it anyway, so... now we just leave. And yeah, we're just going to bounce out. The thing is, if I got hard dove, I have ult, so I can kind of shrug off some damage, but good thing Great Talon was there to assist. We also now maxed out Gloom Bomb. By the way, I'm in their jungle right now, but I have Calico to get away. But if they hit you... Okay, that didn't hit any of them, so I'm just going to leave. That's shameful display on my part. Take their crates at least. Here, let's go back in Calico form, or Ava. That's the name of the cat. And run back to Yellow Lane. We're working towards Torment Pulse, and then we can full jungle with Torment Pulse if we want to. But Yellow Lane is way more juicy right now because there's no one there. And Doorman's probably going to start roaming here, it looks like. Yeah, he's going blue lane now, leaving me the solo. Now, I can't solo defend this, especially against Hayes. I literally can't, not right now. But what I can do is just kind of play and... You know, try to farm 300 more before they take the tower, at least. Maybe. Right? Maybe. Like, we can just go ahead and just bust Nova on these guys and push the lane out a little bit. Because Hayes, I guess she's not feeling it. We're going to start leveling Ava now, so that we can have more map mobility, and especially for running urns and stuff. There we go. Pump the jungle. And we can now get Torment Pulse. But I'm going to push the lane a little bit more. Okay, maybe not, because... Hey... I kind of panic dodged there. Haze can be scary. You don't let a Haze get on you. I do have ult to shrug off some damage, but it's not gonna be enough. All right, let's go ahead and take that. And again, denies are worth double right now because I'm solo lane. Well, not exactly double. It is and it isn't double. Okay, do the math. Depends on the time of the game, the gameplay. But yeah, as long as she pushes the lane. And she just lets me get all these for free. Dude, free money. I'm stuck reloading. I didn't get that one. She's going to sit here and start peppering me with bullets. She's at 8.9k. I'm at 10k. So I'm not, you know, it is a Haze, though. You have to realize it is a Haze. And I was out of range of the Nova for her. And she countered with sleep, but she didn't capitalize on it. She just kind of let me there to take a snooze. So we're getting greater expansion now. And what that's going to do is let our Gloom Bombs hit way wider. And all of our abilities. Our ultimate, our dash is going to go a little bit further. It's just really good early game. Not only for jungle, especially mid camps, because they're a little more spaced apart. We got a Paradox coming in. That's fine. We're okay. We can't hold this, so we're gonna back, and we have plenty of stamina to escape. They're already rotating. Look, she's already rotating this way. We're gonna Gloom Bomb as soon as they start walking through the veil. No, they didn't take it. Okay. But yeah, we just have to play smart. We have the solo lane right now. Our team is just team fighting all around the map, doing whatever. We're just gonna farm. We are the tank for the team right now, but we need that early farm. Mystic expansion, we can go ahead and buy that whenever. I'm just doing this to push the lane back because I know I can't kill the Haze right now. I can't kill her. We got Bebop rotating in, so I can start peppering her a little bit. But this shows confidence, and she's gonna back. Okay. She wastes a sleep dagger on me. That's fine, because Bebop's on her. And she's gonna ult here pretty shortly. She's gonna desperation ult, and she's dead. We got the sticky bomb on her, or the Gloom Bombs. And this is all thanks, again, Bebop for the rotate. Giving us, we can push the lane now. We can farm the jungles. We can also go back and buy, but right now we don't need, like, it's not super necessary to go back and buy. And he left immediately, so we have the solo lane once again. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and push the guys out. And I didn't get to punch that one. Feels bad.
Headed to green.
All right. Now another thing too is you don't have to go back to base to buy. You can go to the item shops here in the middle. And the cool thing about Calico is that you can literally just cat form and go by, and no one's gonna see you, no one's really gonna stop you unless they're hyper vigilant and aware. Our next buy is essential for ganking, and that is Arctic Blast. Also, I'm getting the gun upgrade here in the middle just because. I'm gonna Gloom Bomb this for now, and I'll come back. Alright. I'm just getting this to deny it from Haze, because I know she would want that bad, because she is bullet carry. But, yeah. You can see that our Gloom Bomb, we gotta put it right in the center there, and that clears them up very fast. We can Calico, or I'm sorry, Ava form, cat form, to get to yellow, but we don't need to. Doorman rotating.
They've taken our blue guardian.
And let's throw some bombs out. We went ahead and hit her with 2 there, and the Doorman going in. I didn't think he would have went in, but let's see what he does here. Let's I didn't get the corner jump. It's fine. So I can chase her. She is not faster than me. Right? And I'm still out of range. Oh, she's getting knocked down. Alright, well, I think I hit her with that. But I don't want to push this. I'm not so much a split push build, right? Let's see if I can steal jungle while we're up here. This is 2 spaced apart. I'm not going to worry about it right now too much. I want to keep an eye on Doorman, see what he's doing. But we can kind of, like, no, I do have it. Yeah, we should be able to hit both here. No, didn't hit any. I'm just going to leave out of shame once again. As shame number 2. We don't have enough ability range yet. Anyway, we got to work towards Arctic. And then after that, we can start just massive ganking. Alright, let's do our jungle. It's a little bit safer. Again, I don't want to be caught pants down. This one's a little bit easier to hit, right? I can hit at least these 2. So I'm going to go ahead and Nova these 2. Throw that there. And you can see... with Torment Pulse, it cleans them up pretty quick. Alright. We're just going to chill up here for a second, observe what the Haze does. Just chilling a bit. Doorman coming in, so no need to chill. We're just going to absorb a little bit of the farm. We're so close to Arctic. I normally like Arctic by 15 minutes, but I haven't been getting kills. So we're a couple minutes behind, and that's okay. That's totally fine. We're just going to bomb here. Nova, kill these 2, and then finish this one off. And there we go. All in one ammo magazine. One ammo mag. Alright, I'm going to boost and get Arctic because I can start murdering. I know I can just straight up kill the silver here, most likely. Especially with our team already collapsing on her. So, I messed up the corner jump again. Alright, so there she is.
Let's go for a walk.
Is she jumping? What's she doing? Alright, I failed the bomb. And there we go. Well, the Grey Talon owled her, so it kind of... There's a kill steal for you. Okay, he's jungling now. Yeah, he's very busybody right now. He's very busy. Alright, there we go. He even stole that jungle. Well, at least I'll get the Sinner Sacrifice, whatever. So next up is just power items right now. We go tank later. But next up is Mystic Vulnerability. That's just going to help us deal a lot more damage. And also with Arctic, we can now deal a lot more damage too, so jungle is much faster. And I did that out of order. You bomb into Arctic Blast so you get the damage buff, and then the bombs blow up while they're still frozen for that 15% bonus damage. But right now, yellow being pushed, they're going to rotate to that. And we can just run around the map and gank now. We have 9 seconds on our ult. The Yamato doing a teleport kind of threw me off a bit. I'm like, how the hell did Yamato jump across the map? She was in the tunnels, and she used the teleporter. That's how she do it. So we bomb into Nova, and then boom. So there you go. Medium camp done. Instantly. Instant jungle, instant farm. Everyone is kind of mucking about right now. On the left lane, so I'm just gonna go here. Oh, we got silver coming in. That's fine. We just leave, back up. We don't want to get full jumped, full dove. Remember, if she attacks us, it puts Ava on cooldown, and we don't have the mobility. And okay, team rotated in. We got, because we just took a hit. Ava's on cooldown, but now it's not. So now we can go freeze someone and blow them up. And we're faster than them. The cat beats the wolf, and they're dead. So. Kind of wasted my ult there, but I like to go all in against silvers because almost every silver player is a disgusting furry. And if you're a disgusting furry, then don't watch this channel. But anyway, we're going to roll the Cinder Sacrifice and miss the jackpot there because I got greedy and tried to do it, like, quickly. Alright, Jar or Urn is coming down because it's 20 minutes. There it is. And it's our job. It is our duty as Calico. Calico is the Soul Urn runner. There we go. Go ahead and kill those. And everyone's preoccupied. Everyone's busy right now, so this is free. All right, and then we'll just wait. Oh no, I want to be in cat form, damn it. So there we go. That way the silence doesn't hit, and it took me out of cat form for some reason. Well, that's stupid. So we'll just run it in human form, which is really dumb. Right now we don't have anyone. Well, our team's starting to kind of cover, so we'll go roundabout a bit. We'll hang out with Yamato. Give her a kiss. Mwah. Alright. Here comes Silver. And we could drop her in and fight this. But Yamato's going to do that for me. Let's see. Drop in cat form. There we go. We're on yellow. Yeah. Alright. Now we're in cat form. This is just free Urn. Should be free. Alright, I got it. So it's whatevs. And I'm still in cat form. You're slowed if you're hit in cat form, but then you lose the slow. And you're also just a tiny target. Alright, so she just swapped. I've got it. I didn't mean to ult. I did not mean to do that. We're going to just Nova here and not wall bounce because I'm dead. Well, I still got Urn for the team, so that's worth it. Though I did not play the escape properly at all. No warm-up, whatever, who cares. It doesn't matter. It's still worth. But, yeah, what I should have done is drop cat form, dash away, do a dash wall bounce in that little corridor, and I would have got away from that. I would have got away, but whatever. Didn't practice, didn't train beforehand. Who cares? So you'll notice I'm a little behind on souls because we're at 22 minutes at 21k souls. It's not bad, but getting the soul urns just helps your whole team, right? And we don't have to rush to our items. We already have the items we need to just like delete someone off the map. Like right now, Mo and Krill. We just bought bullet resilience, by the way. Which generally you want to go spirit first, but whatever. Mo and Krill was over here. We're alright. There we go. Just go ahead and clear this up. And you can melee them, you can shoot them, you can just use whatever. Alright, there we go. We got some jungles to clear. Everyone's kind of team fighting right now, but the solo lane needs to be pushed. That's where the money's at. Alright, oh, here's Mo and Krill. Let's test his resolve. Now, Mo and Krill's pretty tanky. He's also 24k. So he's going to be coming at me here. And so we're just going to walk back, wait for the burrow to go away. And then, you know, we can just kind of, like, re-engage. So what? He disabled me. So what? It's fine. What's his build? He is very spirit resilient at the moment. Alright, well, we'll just play it safe. Since he's tanky, I can't full combo 100-0 him right now. But we can go ahead and just kind of farm here. We got, the team's coming in, now we go in. Now we ride.
They're around here somewhere.
Alright. I didn't see where he went, though. But that's okay. We can just kind of scout around. See if we can hear anybody. We're very quiet. We're fully silent as Ava. We got Drifter coming in. We can mess with him. Let's mess with Drifter. Alright. Alright. Got a few bombs here. He's going to roll out of the range. And there you go. Dead Drifter. I would prefer to play that differently. See, she's coming in. Alright, there's some bombs for you. We're going to get vertical because... Let's corner bounce this. Nope. Okay, whatever. We didn't really need to anyway. Now we have maxed out our ultimate, just in time to get Trophy Hunter. This is when we stop farming for the depending on how the game is going. And we just go hunt everyone down that has less souls than us. We're at 25k, so we can go kill Silver. Well, she's died. We can go kill Vindicta, maybe. There's a lot of things we can just go kill around the map. But unfortunately, we can only do that with our ultimate. And what that means is we're just going to, again, we're going to keep farming until then. Alright, I really missed the only box that had something in it. Whatever. Alright. Farm crates, farm jars, farm jungle. Most of the enemy team is dead. Mo and Krill over there. Now, Mo and Krill is someone looking at his HP and resistance. We can't 100 to 0 him. Not without some more items. Wow. Man, it feels bad. We keep not splashing them correctly. I know, man. But hey, Arctic Blast kind of covered our butts and killed the small ones anyway. Jeez. Dude, I'm used to playing Gloom Bombs pre-nerf, okay? So what? Alright, looks like Billy's in trouble. We're gonna go Ava form, and we're gonna get in there. I don't have Arctic yet. Oh, hello. Again. I guess you're just dead again.
You can't stop it.
Yep. I missed my second Gloom Bomb and still got his ass. Alright, and we're just gonna hang out nearby and let our Torment Pulse do the damage.
You played your part.
Alright. So now, look at our trophy stacks, too. And again, we're gonna have this stacked to 16 very quickly. Alright, go and just kill that. We got, Fortitude we can go buy right now. But we can also just push this lane. It's got a pretty stacked amount. We got a Silver here, though. So we're just gonna do a little bit of that. Is she gonna chase us or not? She might. Yeah, she's kind of leading the charge here, it looks like, but that's okay.
Death away.
Throw some more bombs at her. Not a lot of damage. She's 0 and 9, by the way, but she has spirit resistance. Right? She built tanky.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's see what she does here. Again, we have a little dash we can do.
These are your final
I'm just gonna play it very safe, very chill. And here comes Billy, so here we go. Yeah. Oh, dude, this farm. I want the farm. I don't care about Silver. I just want the farm. This is worth more than killing Silver. Alright. And Billy's got her anyway. Come on now, let's be real. Billy is, like, I don't even need to be in that fight. Billy totally has her. He's full health, she's near dead, she wolf formed, and there she goes. See, we both got the farms we wanted, alright? Alright, Fortitude and Stamina Master. Improved Spirit. Very good stuff. We're doing alright at 29k souls. Let's see, looking at the map. Oh, they're running Spirit Urn. I feel bad. That's my job. Alright. Well, if they want to do my job, then I get some free farm. You know, it makes up for the one that I sacrificed my life for, right? The one death that we have was for the team, and then they went ahead and picked up the slack. We're working towards escalating exposure, but the real reason we get escalating exposure too is the spirit resistance. Look, we're starting to be tanky. We have 30 bullet resist, 25 with 3k HP. We are as beefy, not quite, but almost as beefy as the Mo and Krill on the enemy team. And remember, he is a tank. He is literally a tank character, right? Alright, and again, we're just kind of hugging the enemy mobs here, letting Torment Pulse chew them up. Got the enemy jungle here to blow up, and we're just going to kill these two.
Darling, you don't have
Nova. I do kind of hate wasting Nova on the jungle creeps. You don't have to, you can let Torment Pulse chew them up, but it is faster. It puts it on cooldown, and then you don't get to use it if you need to gank. But the cooldown is rather short, so you don't have to really stress too much about it, right? There we go, we'll chew this one up, just kind of slap it, and then Torment Pulse slaps the other ones. So that's the example without using Nova. We have now maxed out Ava, and what that's going to do is give us more cooldown reduction, health regeneration. You're going to have so much HP, it doesn't do anything, okay? Team is now pushed into their base, and yeah, we have a pretty big souls lead. Pretty one-sided here, unfortunately. But we got escalating exposure. Now look at our resistance, 30 and 33. And it's only going to get better. But let's go ahead and Ava form, cat form, and just run in and delete somebody. Who do we want to delete? We have 34k souls, so we can delete everyone on the team. There is,
Slice through them.
yeah, let's go Mo and Krill here. And look at that. He's just dead. He's dead. Oops. Well, someone else killed him. The trooper... No, the trooper got the patron. But, you can see, even though he's a tank, his health just gets dumpstered on. And we can go back into Ava form and run up to someone and bomb them if we want. Or you can just run in at them as Ava form and just Torment Pulse. And you're a very small target. And look, they're not even shooting me. I am doing tons of damage to them, right? So we're gonna Nova into bombs, and she's dead. So, again, looks like the game's gonna be over early. But the rest of the build, damage, and tankiness. That's it. Once you get your core, you just run around the map and assassinate everybody. You just run around and do soul urns. You're super hard to kill. I hate that the match ended early, but that's just how it is. Alright, and you can see here, we didn't really have a lot of time to do a lot of player damage, but the one death was sacrificial. Decent amount of kills early. You're super tough. I would like to show you a longer game, but unfortunately, once you have the combo, Arctic Blast, and then you have the thing is with your ult, as explained earlier in the video, when it's maxed out, it refunds all your cooldowns. So you Nova into bomb, into ult, into bomb, and then they're dead. And Boundless Spirit Burn makes the damage super crazy. Scourge, you cast this on yourself in Ava form, and so you're just constantly dealing area of effect damage. When you're in your ult form, in Shadow form, you cannot be hurt by enemies. But your Scourge hurts enemies, they're burning from Spirit Burn, you are dealing damage with Torment Pulse as well, which is just amped up by escalating exposure. You're super tanky, you have tons of HP, and you have hyper mobility. There is no better way or easier way to play Calico than this. You don't have to know all the advanced little map spots like, hold on, let me go cat form and show you what I'm talking about here. So, you don't need to know all the little advanced vent spots where you, run behind things and go underground and da-da. You don't have to worry about all the little hidey spots, okay, as Ava. But all you gotta do is just know the combo, do the combo, and then farm up. If you're getting dumpstered in lane, because there's a few comps that are just absolute nightmares to lane against, like McGinnis, good McGinnis's will mess you up in lane. Then you go farm jungle for a while, and so you have your items, and then you just go run around the map and do objectives and kill people. It's really simple and easy. And late game, again, you deal tons of area damage, and you're super hard to kill. And you run in as Ava, you run in as your little cat form, and then you just mess people up. And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's the game. That's Calico. Calico is super simple, easy to play. It's one of the easier characters to play. Your gun is spread shot, has fast velocity, is very easy to aim, so you're going to be able to get those early souls that you need. But, don't build gun. Never build gun Calico. Alright? Don't build item spam support Calico. Yeah, you could sit in Ava form and you can dump anvils on people and you could curse them. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's that's the bitch role in a Discord pre-made in Eternus. You sit in a Sweatlord lobby on Discord, and you're the outsider of the friend group, and they put you on bitch duty. No, you're not doing that. You're playing solo, you're playing, real players in solo lobbies, and you're playing Tank Initiator, Nuker, Fast Farm, Calico. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'm Soul Benji. I have no life, no friends, no family, no life obligations. I read every single comment, okay? All I do with my life is play video games and do YouTube. So, what this means is that I will read your comments if you have any questions about the build, items, etc. that pertain to this video, not other games on my channel. Go to a video, a relevant video, like if you want to answer... If you need me to answer a question about some other game, go to that game's video, and then I'll answer it there. Also, I won't answer questions if it was already answered in the video, but I will read every single comment. Anyway, with that said, the only thing I'm going to ask of you now is to click the video on the right side of your screen, and if you don't, then you're going to make a trip to the grocery store for one item, and that item will be out of stock, so you'll have to go to another store, and there goes half your day. Whoops.